Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Miscellaneous Candor. Frank, honest, and otherwise outspoken. This is the second week that we have recorded in January. Hi, Stephen. How are you?
Hey, Ravi. Hey, friends. It is I, Stephen, with a PH Kennedy, board-certified atheist, knocking on your door. Let's go.
Look at you talking about let's go. Getting all
Like that?
hardcore
Like that?
on us.
Yeah.
No, still coughing.
You like that little pep in my steps?
I did like the pep in your step. How are you feeling after, with recovering and everything?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you
Yeah,
feel
I
like
feel...
you're like 100%?
No, not yet. It's going to take some time, but I'm over the big hump.
That's awesome, Stephen.
Thank you.
Like for real, for real. Okay, so oh my God. I didn't listen to anything new, but
Oh, surprise.
but I did listen to
I know who you
bit
listen to.
who? Who did I listen to?
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see if I'm right.
No, say who no, because you can change after I say it. So
No,
who do
I
you
apologize. Just go ahead. I don't want
no,
to be.
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
no. I don't want to be
No.
a dick. So
Okay, well then I'm not going to confirm that you're right if you're right because you're not telling me who it is. Because you can
okay.
just change after I said.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just go ahead.
Oh my God, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Why are you punking out, huh? Why are you punking out, Stephen?
Here we go. Happy 2026, my friends.
Come on, just okay, one guess. Just one guess.
No. Just go ahead.
Stephen!
No.
Oh my God, you're being so annoying, and we're not even gonna keep doing this for the whole podcast. Okay, I was listening to Joe Rogan.
I was right.
No, you thought you were gonna say Scott Galloway.
I was gonna say Scott Galloway. Damn, I was wrong. Oh my God. I should have known. Of course, Joe Rogan. What am I? It's either Scott Galloway or Joe Rogan. You know,
No.
yeah.
Okay, so listen who was on his show. This is totally outside of the norm. Though he's been on before, but still, they are totally on opposite ends of the spectrum. Bradley Cooper.
Interesting. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So Bradley Cooper did a movie that's coming out about stand-up comics, and you know that Rogan is a comic.
Oh, I've seen that preview. Yes,
So and
with
he did it.
Will Arnett, right?
Yes. And he did it with like a lot of Rogan's friends and filming at Rogan's place where has his, because he has this place called the Mothership, which is a stand-up comic, I think, place in Austin.
Okay.
So he was talking about that, obviously, right? Because that movie just came out. But then they were talking about other things, and they were talking about AI, and he was talking about his daughter. But I thought it was really good because they really like get along, and you can tell that we know Bradley Cooper has totally different views than Joe Rogan. Like I don't think that he voted for Donald Trump in the election, to say the least.
You know, you
But
got your celebrities that are very outspoken about their politics, but I don't recall hearing too much coming out of Bradley Cooper's mouth. Probably doesn't want to alienate his audience. This is fans.
no, I mean, he said some things though. I don't think he voted for Trump.
Yeah, that I think is safe to assume. But I don't hear too much coming from him, you know, like other celebrities. Do you?
I believe, but Rogan did too. I believe he voted for Obama. I believe he's gone on record saying he's like a Democrat and stuff. So if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. But he's really, I find him interesting. He reminds me of someone, because he's like almost like what's the word? He is uncomfortably attractive. Like
What
he's
does
one
that mean?
I mean, he's one of those people that is like just really, really attractive. Like you
Bradley
look,
Cooper?
yes. You kidding me?
I mean, I just don't see it. Yeah, I know a lot of women find him very attractive. I just don't get.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Yes. He's like one of those people who's like uncomfortably attractive. And so,
Really?
but to me, but I will say,
Even after the plastic surgery, his whole face is kind of puffy and pulled back. He looks
I don't,
kind of like a puppy.
okay, I haven't seen him lately.
Oh,
I'm operating off of old school Bradley Cooper. But no,
can
even on
can
the
you do me a favor real quickly? Can you just Google Bradley Cooper
no,
after plastic surgery?
let me just pull up the video I saw of him with Rogan. He didn't look, I mean, he still looked like he used to look. But let me pull up Bradley Cooper. I'm sure it's some crazy looking picture though, knowing you.
No, no. I mean, it's commonly
Because
what's
I
out
can
there.
tell that you're low key hating because I said
I'm
he was
not looking.
ugly.
I'll be honest. I've never really loved him as an actor. And I think, he gets a lot of popularity as an actor just because of his looks, just like Brad Pitt. So that kind of annoys me because there are so many good actors out there that don't get the attention they deserve just because they're not pretty like Brad Pitt or Bradley Cooper.
Okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess. Okay. So he just got plastic surgery because this is like somebody put my crush is looking a little bit different. That's
Now, what do you think?
okay, so I'm looking at his face.
He looks like
Uh
a puppet.
yeah. I mean he does look different.
He looks ridiculous. I mean,
I don't think he
how
looks
bad
ridiculous.
how badly could he have aged in a few years that he needed to get this work done? I think, it's ridiculous.
He does look different. I feel like he did look better before if I'm looking at him right now. But I'm looking at like these posts about him looking having plastic surgery, right? And so um I mean I don't think it looks that okay. Well, that picture doesn't look that great. Uh,
Uh-huh.
that
Uh-huh.
hmm, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see it. Like his skin looks really smooth and stuff. He doesn't.
It looks like not only did he get, the face pulled back, but he got some Botox on his cheeks or whatever. And I don't
Yeah,
know. His
he
hair
look a
looks
little
weird
too
too.
puffy.
It looks like he's got some fake hair on his head.
Well,
You
that could
know.
be movie. Like that. I'm not really tripping off this there. Anyway, my point is that he's one of those people, but he's so thoughtful, and he is such like he's a nerd when it comes to his craft, and I think that's really cool. Like he's deep into acting. Like he loves it, and he knows the ins and outs, and like his like idiosyncrasies like around it. I think it's pretty interesting, and that came out in the podcast because it's always like a 3 hour conversation,
Okay.
so they go pretty deep. So I thought that was interesting. I knew that he was relatively smart. I mean, he went to Georgetown, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But he's really, really thoughtful about his craft, and I respect that.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
Brad Pitt is also too. I
Well,
guess
you pulled out the also too. Okay.
yes, I did. I guess he could be uncomfortably. He used to be uncomfortably attractive. I feel. I don't think of him that way anymore. Who else would I call who's a
I'll tell you a
man?
couple of movies I did. There's two movies of his that I really actually liked. One
Brad
was,
Pitt or
yeah,
Bradley Cooper?
Brad Pitt.
What? What two movies?
One is Fight Club, but I guess
But
a big part of that is
yeah,
because of uh, uh what's his name? The really good actor that that played the other half of him.
I forgot that movie. I mean, I saw it multiple times,
What's his
but
name?
I forgot who was in it.
And then the other movie was Legends of the Fall, which again, I think it's because of it had just a great cast overall.
Oh, okay. All right. Um, sorry, I'm still recovering. But
Edward
yes,
Norton,
oh, Edward. Yeah,
Fight
yeah.
Club.
Um, he is an excellent actor on a different level. Um, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting conversation with he and Joe Rogan.
Maybe I'll take a listen. So
You
you is
sure?
that a thumbs up? Two thumbs
Yeah,
up for our audience, that
yeah,
episode.
sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do,
This
and
do
I
you think
really like Bradley Cooper in Star Is Born with Gaga. He was so good
I
in that.
just thought he was trying too hard
Of
with that,
course,
with the drunkard, redneck the accent going and
you so like you're such. I don't think you're like a hater when it
I'm
comes
not a
to
hater. I'm just keeping it real, Robbie. I'm just keeping it real.
because you do the same thing with your boy. What's his name? Um, the Indian guy, the ex monk. Like you hate him so
Oh
much.
yeah. Oh, come on. Come
What's
on. Give
his
me a little
name?
credit. Like that's justified. What's his
What's his
oh
name?
man, what's his name? Uh his name's escaping me now.
Of
Oh,
course it is, but let me just look up. What is his
Shetty. Something Shetty.
Jay
Uh
Shetty?
Hey Shetty, there you go. I hate
Yeah.
him. I still hate him. Jay Shetty, if
See,
you're listening. Jay Shetty, if you're
see?
listening. I don't like you, Jay Shetty.
Oh my God. Don't hate on Jay
Because
Shetty.
he's phony.
I don't think he's phony. Okay. All right. So did you listen to any podcasts or not?
I did. So, this goes back to
Oh, wait a minute. Before you say anything, do you know what got is no longer a podcast anymore?
it sounds like something I like, which will give you
Yeah.
lots of pleasure. Um,
The
oh no.
No Not Today podcast with what is it? Jamie Lynn Siegler.
Really? Why?
Yes. Their last episode, like a couple weeks ago, they just stopped it. And I thought about you because it popped up in my feed.
I don't know why I find her attractive. I like listening to her and watching her talk.
Yeah, so they canceled their podcast.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mhm. I know, right? Okay, so what did you
I
listen to?
actually thought that was a good podcast. I did enjoy it.
You did?
Again, a lot of it might have to do with the fact I just liked watching her talk and listening to her talk. Something about
Exactly.
her voice. And
Okay, so what did you listen to?
um, I listened to some episodes of a. So this goes back to me interested in finding podcasts that I can make use of in terms of learning or in some other capacity that I find useful on a daily basis to improve myself. And so I came across this podcast called Ridiculous History,
Mm,
and
see?
it,
Okay.
it's basically they talk about just interesting facts about humans throughout history across the world. Just really, bizarre behaviors and just really interesting things about humans. Um, and I listened to some episodes, and I like the content. You know, there's one episode where people in England used to sell their wives because getting a divorce was too complicated. Um, there's other episodes about George Washington, about his strange behaviors. There's let's see, there's several interesting episodes. The problem was, and it's hosted by two guys. One's name is let's see, hold on, let me look this up. Oh yeah, Ben Bolin, and the other guy is Noel Brown, and
Right.
they're good speakers. They're good orators. They have a very nice voice. You want to listen to them. They're both from the podcast world, iHeartRadio, producing, and also participating in podcasts throughout the years. So they're well experienced in the podcast world. Um, and I like the stories they told. They didn't just, throw out interesting facts about, weird facts about humans over time, but they kind of put it into story format, made it more of a conversation. What I didn't like is that, these podcast episodes are um, about between 30 and 45 minutes. And in each episode, they didn't start getting to the meat of the discussion until about 25 to 28 minutes in. the first like the first 25 minutes is this them shooting the shit.
Oh,
Hey, no, 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 no. This is different than Bad Friends, okay? Because you know what? Bad Friends is so entertaining and so funny, okay?
I know, but not everybody can be bad friends. And that's always my point when you try to make our podcast that is
Oh,
that
that hurts me. I never try to make us bad friends.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But these guys, listen, these two guys, they're not trying to make it bad friends either. It's just non-entertaining banter. It's like these two guys are sitting in their living room just having casual, boring talk, yet they decide to record it before getting to the actual meat of the conversation. So, I wish, they could shorten the banter and just, they're not trying to be, there's no purpose to the banter. If there was a purpose, like if they were trying to be funny and if they were entertaining as Bad Friends is, um, or as we are, then I'd say great. It's part of the entertainment. It's part of the episode. It's baked in. It's supposed to be that way, and they're funny, but they're not. They're not entertaining in any way. So I just recommend cut out the banter and let's get to the meat of the episode. And if
Maybe
they do that, I would give it give it 1.5 thumbs up.
okay. Well, I think they think they're funny, probably.
You think so? Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. You might be right.
Not everybody's funny, and some people who want to be funny think they're funny, but they're not funny, and you can't tell them otherwise.
That's true.
So
Yeah, but I did like the facts that, the interesting things about history that they were, educating us about, because it is just interesting to learn about how humans, it's not just our present state.
humans are
It-
animals. I know.
exactly, exactly. And that's the overall theme that I loved. Because it is about humans are bizarre, bizarre creatures, bizarre animals, and it's not just the present state of where we're at. It's this bizarre behavior has been going on for thousands of years, you
I want to
know?
see the source material. I'll check it out. I'll
Yeah,
check
check
it
it
out.
out.
I'll check it out. Okay, so let's go on to our next, since we actually do try to have topics of conversation
Of
and not
course.
just banter for umpteen hours. Um,
I don't know if that was sarcastic or you actually meant it.
maybe a little bit of both. Okay, so let's talk about, I don't really have anything to talk about with AI this week. I mean, I do, but I'm tired of talking about AI. So what do you have anything that you want to talk about?
Wow, since you put it that way,
I I am, I mean, I talk about it all the time, every day. And then, we talk about it. And while I'm okay, I don't know if I'm not tired of it or if I'm just having like a moment where I don't want to talk about it, which is probably what's happening. Um,
yeah.
But go on. What happened?
Well, so I don't have an AI topic I want to talk about today.
Oh, you
Um,
don't? Okay, well, I
I-
can talk about this. Did you know CES was last week,
okay.
the conference. And so the big thing was the AI robot. Did you
Oh,
see that?
can you tell our audience high level CES about the conference in Vegas? Can you explain that?
Uh, okay, fine. CES is in Vegas. It's a tech conference. I don't even know what CES stands for. If you know, then you can communicate that. But it's a huge tech conference and it happens every year in Vegas. And essentially they show new innovations that are coming out in the tech world. And so one of the things that came out was this, and you probably saw it on the news if you're listening to this, because it was on every news station and it obviously content on the news ends up going viral. But there was this robot that folds clothes. They're also, oh, that's right. This
Whoa.
also at CES, and you would love this. So Rogan on the podcast with Bradley Cooper was talking about the sex robot with AI that came out at the CES conference.
Wait, there was a sex robot that came out at the conference?
Yes, it's called like Lovelian or something. I don't know. Anyway,
So
but
how
they
is
were
it different?
because
Oh,
like it literally has like built-in AI to just like say all of these things and what it can do to you. And of course, it's a woman, so it talks about how it can touch you and you can has all these different feelings like in different orifices. Um,
so is this sex robot 3.0 then?
yeah,
Because okay,
yes, yes,
because we've talked about AI
it's
integration.
the one that you have. This one is supposed to be like it literally has like GPT like built in it, or like the highest level. And so anyway, yes, they were talking about how Rogan was talking about how it's frightening because this is the thing you don't want, because it's literally just like not a person, but like the robot, and it's just telling you whatever you want to hear.
Okay, all right.
You're looking it up, aren't you?
What?
Of
Wait, what?
course you are. You're
Wait,
looking
no,
it up.
no, I'm not. But I mean, I'm going to just it's
Of course you are.
but but I, I'm curious. You know, is this gonna just become a mainstream product that regular like normal people are going to buy?
I don't know if normal people are going to buy them, but people will buy them, I'm sure.
What is the definition of normal these days, anyways?
Not somebody who's buying a sex AI robot. I'll tell you that.
That's in our realm, right? But we don't know,
Well,
the
here's the
norm.
we've talked about this so many times at nauseum about how people are running from interaction with other human beings. And
Yeah.
this is what Bradley Cooper was saying about the sex robot. He was like, I feel like even if I had the sex robot, I would know it's a robot. So that's what would turn me off. Just by knowing that I'm controlling it and that it's not real, even though it's acting real, but I would know that it's not. So that would take away from anything that I would feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole premise of, the fact that it's a robot is just
Yeah, but some people
strange.
that people don't have the feeling of wanting to believe the truth. Like some people
Yes,
want to
yes.
live in fantasy world and believe, like the lady who married the fucking chatbot, right?
Yeah.
Like she
Or
knows
are
it's
these people that are committing suicide because, it's just they're choosing to, or they have some kind of psychological issues where they're living in a alternate reality.
yeah. I mean, and I know a lot of people. You can be um delusional. I mean,
Yeah.
hell, I'm delusional with people or things and all that stuff. But you, even when you're
Can you
delusional,
just say that you're delusional?
no, I have been over certain things. Like
You
you,
have.
yeah.
Interesting.
I think sometimes you like can delude yourself of doing certain things.
Okay,
You know,
so you're
I,
talking more of a grounded delusion rather than
yes. Of
Okay.
course.
Not sex bot delusion. Okay.
Absolutely not. You know how I feel about that crap. Um, okay. So I went back to the gym.
Are we done with the CES discussion?
Yeah, we're done with the CES discussion.
And
Um,
it's going back. So CES stands for Consumer Electronics Show. Massive conference. Isn't it the biggest? No, the biggest conference is the porn conference in Vegas, right? I think this is the second largest
no,
annual conference.
I don't know. It could be taking over the porn conference if they have sex robots. Um, okay, so I went back to the gym today, finally, because I'm feeling better
And
from being sick. Nothing. It was good to be back. Like all my gym peeps were there, you know. They were like, "Where were you?" And I was like, "I was sick for 2 weeks." You know, chit chatted.
do you feel better after going to the gym? Is this going to become a regular daily thing again? You're going to be going. And so if I don't think you've
I
talked about
go
this one,
3 to 4
but
times a week. I don't go every day.
okay, 4 or 5 times a week. I don't know if
Three to
you've told
four
our,
times.
no, sorry, 3, 4 times a week. I don't know if you've told our audience, but uh, Robbie goes to the gym at what, like 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, I go super early. I'm an early
That's
bird
wild.
now. I'm an
That's
early
wild.
bird.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I like getting up. It's a great day because I always, no matter what happens, like I had a really rough day at work today. But the great part about getting up early and doing something like that on a consistent basis is you always feel a sense of accomplishment because no matter
Right,
what,
right when you get into work, right? Like you
yeah,
feel like
like I
you've
already
already
did
done so
something.
much, and you're on a good path for the rest of the day.
Yeah, yeah. So even if it goes 5150 during the rest of the day, I can go to bed and know that I accomplished something.
Mm,
And I
that's a
like
good
that
point.
feeling. I
That's a good
really,
way of thinking of it.
Mhm. Yeah, I like that feeling. And, and then I like the company of the people at the gym too. I think some of them
Really?
even missed me. Yes. So
What
no,
kind of people are we talking
just,
about here?
oh my God, here you go.
I'm
Just
just
my,
asking the questions. I'm just trying to get to know you, Robbie. I'm
I
just trying
told
to
you
get
that there was a Dusty at the gym that,
Dusty. You met
yes,
a Dusty?
do you know what a Dusty is?
I thought I thought some stud
You know
muffin
what
named
a Dusty
Dusty.
is? You know what a Dusty is?
No, I thought you were talking about some stud muffin named Dusty.
No, a Dusty is a man who is dusty. Like you should not deal with men who are dusties. Essentially, they can't do anything for you because it's like dust.
What is that? I've never heard of this. What? A
It's a
Dusty?
thing. A dusty, yeah. It's like,
So,
it's like a man who just sits there like a piece of dust. It's just dirty and trashy. Dust has no use. And
wow, you are just women are so mean. What?
I
Just
didn't make it up.
some poor guys trying to just work out at the gym, and you're over there judging him and calling him Dusty.
No, this dude is a dusty. He was a dusty. Think I told you offline about him.
I believe you did, but
Mm, yeah, there's a lot going on there. And even though all of the things that are going on there, he still was trying to see if there was an opportunity that I would give him an opportunity to entertain him with
so
all the
it's
drama
not that
and
you just like working out. It's a little community you have there. You got your people that you're friends with. You got the weirdos that are good entertainment. It's kind of a
yes.
whole interesting. Okay.
Yes, it is. It is
I
at
mean,
5.
you're really into, that's good. That's actually, it gets you there. It helps get you there in the morning at 5 a.m., right? If it's, part of, you love being a part of that community. That's great.
Yeah, it is. It's one, it's cool. Um,
I've never had a gym community. I just go and work out, just pay attention to myself and just leave.
there's still those people there, but then you see them enough too, and so sometimes you at least say hi to them, right?
Hmm.
Um, and I wouldn't say it's a community. I am sociable, so I'm gonna talk to people eventually if I see
Hmm.
them. And then I'm going to discern whether or not I want to continue to talk to them.
Hmm.
Most of the people there that I talk to. There's one guy there. He's like cool. He's a really nice guy. and we chit chat. Like, but he's a nice guy, right? And then
Hmm.
the others are just kind of for entertainment purposes.
Okay.
Like I chit chat with them, and then we joke around and this. Then there was the dusty guy. Um, I don't see him that much, but I think he knows that that's not happening. Um,
Poor guy.
and of course, then one of the guys was teasing me about the dusty guy. Were you gonna get with the dusty guy? I'm like getting with the dusty guy.
It's hilarious.
Uh, so
I
yeah,
would I would just love to be a fly on the wall at your gym when you're working out there. Seems like there's a lot going on.
there is a lot going on. And it's funny. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes people try to buck up in the gym too. Like, like I had to curse. I wouldn't say curse, but I had to kind of put someone in their place.
Oh
She's
no.
nasty.
The
And then
wrath of Robbie.
no, it wasn't that bad.
To
And
our
then
to our audience, let me just tell you, you do not want to get in Robbie's way. Let me just tell you. Let me tell you.
Steven.
You do not
Okay.
want to hear the wrath of Robbie.
And so then there was this other person. I
Can
don't
that be the
know
name
why
of
do
our can
this
we
though.
update the name of our podcast to The Wrath of Robbie? I mean,
You're not gonna name the podcast The Wrath of Robbie. But when we finally decide to get our merch together, then maybe we can have a shirt that says The Wrath of Robbie.
you like that, right? You like that. I know you do. You like it.
Okay, can we get back to the
I'm sorry.
gyms?
Yes. I digress.
Okay, and so what was I say? Oh, so why do people do this? So this one guy comes over, like I was doing one thing, right? Now there was a cute guy there, and he actually the first time talked to me, and I was like, oh, he's really nice too. Anyway, but I'll talk about that later.
Wait,
Um,
I think we should talk about that sooner than later.
but can we talk about the obnoxious guy first? Because that's
Yes.
the good
Yeah.
part of the story. Okay, so there was like this little guy, like he literally is shorter than I don't know. There's a short guy that comes there and works out, and he's cool, but this guy is shorter than the short guy. Like he's fucking teeny weeny. And
Okay.
so
He's got a
he,
teeny wing.
no, I'm saying he is just teeny weeny. He's super short.
Oh,
And so he comes up and's like, hey, you mind if I like jump in there while you're doing this? I want to do my pull-ups. And I was like, sure. So then I had my stuff on something. Can I use this? Like the thing where I had my stuff on. And I was like, sure. Like you're obnoxious. I could just tell you're obnoxious. So he does his pull-ups, and then I do my last set of what I was doing. And he's like, oh, you can get back in there. You can get back. I said, no, I'm good. No, seriously, I didn't mean to chase you off. I was like, trust me, you did not chase me off. But my whole point is this: why say something? I hate when people say stuff like that. I didn't mean to chase you off. Bitch, if I didn't want to be chased off, I won't be. But if I want to leave, how about it has nothing to do with you? How about you're not the center of the universe, mini Napoleon? You know what I mean?
okay. Why do you have to, that's so mean. Mini Napoleon?
Yeah, exactly.
The
So
Wrath of Robbie.
anyway, he was a nightmare. He was obnoxious.
So
Um,
you're going around talking shit about this guy and telling people he's mini Napoleon.
I just told people on the podcast, nobody knows who he is.
No, I mean at the gym.
No, I didn't call him Mini Napoleon, but now that I made that up, when I talk to my gym people tomorrow, I might say it. I'm like, is
Oh,
that
okay.
Mini Napoleon about to roll through here again?
It sounds like there's a lot of strong characters at your gym.
Oh yeah, there are strong characters, strong men, tall men.
Self-important.
They're very attractive. They're nice to look at.
Oh,
Hmm. Yes, always a
do
nice
tell.
day. Um, oh yeah, yes, very much so. Um, I mean, none of them I have any interest in. Um,
Can we expect a romance to hear about a romance, Robbie? A gym romance?
no, no, no. I mean, except for that one guy I told you that
Dusty?
seen him. No, Dusty. I mean, Dusty's attractive, and Dusty has like he has a business or whatever, and Dusty I'm not gonna say what sport he plays, but he's an ex athlete. But then I did a little bit of digging because you know me, I'm gonna dig and find out, like, oh, okay, you're telling me this story. Well, is this legit? And so, yes, he's an ex-athlete, but not the way he portrays it. He is a reason why he's a Dusty. Let's just say it that way. Okay,
Okay.
it's a reason why he's a Dusty. Well, I don't want to waste my energy on that. But no, the other guy, I've seen him, and he always seemed like he has cool energy. And then he was like cool today. It was the first time I actually heard his voice, and he didn't have a weird voice. Because some people, like there is this one guy there who's really like nice to look at, but then as soon as he opens his mouth, it's like, ooh. Um, yeah. So there's that.
Uh-huh.
But okay, enough about that.
I want updates, Robbie. I want updates. I feel
There's
like we're gonna find a romance in this jungle.
no, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not really interested in meeting anyone at the gym like that, unless
Okay.
they're really, really, really nice. Like a nice. I need a kind, giving person who wants to spend money on all of my self care regimens, so I don't have to spend money on that. So yeah, you know,
Okay.
and and other things. But yeah, I yeah, I don't know. You know, a lot of guys today are just crazy because they want, like you, AI sex robots.
Wait a second. No, 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 no. Don't. No. I absolutely do not. I just think that that whole thing is really weird. So, no.
Oh, messing around. I bet. Okay. Um. So, did you hear that our buddy Diddy Trump said no? Like he said hardcore no.
Well, listen, first of all, you
What?
gotta give me a fair warning before we talk about Diddy so I can play More Money, More Problems, all right? But
My
second of
God.
all, um, I don't believe him. I think he's absolutely gonna pardon him.
I don't think so. I think that
I think on his
Trump.
way out, he's gonna do it.
I think Trump, in his own weird way, is actually listening to 50 Cent.
What did 50 Cent say?
50 Cent told Trump he can't pardon him.
For what reason, though?
Before, while he was on trial, he was like, he's just a trash human being. He can't do this. He's this, and that. He had some sort of one-on-one conversation with Trump as to
So
why
you're
he
saying it's because
pardoned.
another big time celebrity told him that's the only reason why he might listen. I believe you. If
Yeah,
I can believe that.
and it's the big-time celebrity who's also in the same genre as Diddy, and he plays his song when he comes out walking.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. All right.
That's his homie. Like 50 and Trump are kind of homies, you know, like unsaid. So I feel like on his way out, I could see that maybe,
Yeah.
but I don't,
Not
I don't,
anytime soon.
no, I don't think anytime soon. I think he's gonna have to serve his sentence, so he's stuck in there. But you know, he had to try.
Because him and Diddy were. He claimed to be friends with Diddy back in the day during the Apprentice
Yeah,
days,
but
right?
Diddy was talking hellish shit about Trump when he was president the first time.
I can't even recall. Was he? Okay.
Yeah, he was. He was out there talking that stuff. So, you know, there was that. There was that. Are we going to talk about this ice shooting or not? We don't have to.
The ice
I'm
shooting.
in Minnesota. I
You know,
about it.
I feel like we can talk about it. We can talk about it if you want to talk about it.
I don't
I'll
know. We're going to talk about it because I just feel I'm so
I'll
exhausted by all of the shit that's happening in general. I just am
well I'll
like,
say one brief thing about it is
okay.
that you know politicians on the right, Republicans, and I'm not saying all of them, but some of them are making the argument that she was doing something illegal and because of that she got shot, and that if she wasn't doing that illegal activity of obstructing the law, which it's probable that she was, but um, that should not be the basis of determining whether the shooting was acceptable or not. Because regardless of if she was getting in the way or following them and blocking them, regardless of that, she should have not gotten shot. The only way she should have gotten shot was if she had a gun and was threatening the lives of these ICE officers, or if she actually was trying to ram them over with her car, which she was absolutely not doing. So, barring all of that, and she was not doing any of that, nothing she was doing justified her getting caught. So the argument that some politicians are making that, oh well, she was doing something illegal and it's her fault because
Run him over.
if she wasn't doing that illegal act, if she wasn't there being, doing something illegal, this would have never happened. So it's her fault. Wrong. She was doing something illegal. That's possible. But regardless, that did not justify the kind of force and violence that was used by the officer.
Here's my thing. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there in terms of like what she was doing illegal and all this stuff. This is what I'm gonna say. If ICE wasn't fucking there trying to go door to door to find people who are not gangsters, because I thought we were getting the gangsters, the murderers, and all this kind of stuff, right?
No,
They
I mean, come on, that
were-
wasn't
I,
reality.
I'm not. I'm talking about what was said.
Yeah,
I'm about what was said. If
yeah,
they're just in there just doing shit. They weren't in there in the first place. None of this shit would have happened. None of it would have happened. None of it would have happened. And that's
yeah,
my, like, they're not even doing organized raids. They're just haphazardly
yeah,
rolling up
yeah,
people and just doing shit. And
yeah.
so then people are angry and like, leave and what are you doing?
There's no
It's not like a
process.
raid.
There's no humility. There's nothing. Like you said, it's all haphazardly. It's
Yeah,
uncoordinated. It's just a big mess.
uncoordinated. It's just a big old mess. That's my thing. It's just a big old fucking mess. And I'm just like sick of this stuff. And all these people who are Americans and yeah, you know what? I think I mean, I have not looked at the busy video like other people, but I think it was a bad circle. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And she was trying to get out of there and she got shot because they're just doing whatever they want to do. That's kind of how I saw it. Now, maybe she was trying to run him over. I don't know. Like,
No, it's clear from all angles that she was not trying to run him over. I think she
I don't
was
know.
there trying to harass them or just trying to impede them or following them just to give them a hard time, which can be against the law because
Yeah.
if they were trying to conduct their duty, but none of that justifies her getting shot.
It was crazy. I mean, the whole thing has just been crazy. The Venezuela stuff is crazy. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, why are we in another country taking people and people can't pay their groceries? Like, that's my whole thing. Like,
Right.
people can't pay their groceries. People are trying to find jobs, and I'm just like, why are we? Yes, Maduro is a piece of shit, but so is his number two. Like, what are we doing?
And then you have Trump putting out on social a little image of him with the words acting president of Venezuela.
Oh, I didn't see that. Really?
It's great, yeah.
Oh my God.
Um,
I can't. Okay, that's enough of that. Can we stop
yeah,
talking?
that's enough of that.
I can't
We could
anymore.
go hours on that topic.
Uh, okay. So what do you have any what other things did you want to
Well, we're almost at 45. I think we should just call it.
we should call it?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I'm gonna bring up something else about my love life since you like talking about that.
Oh. Well, let's save it for the next one. Don't
Okay,
forget
that's
what you're gonna tell me.
I will. Right. Well, everyone, thank you for listening as always. Um, we'll come back next week with some more AI conversation, seriously. Um,
And sounds like some juicy talk from
um,
Robbie.
you need to have some juicy talk. You're supposed to talk about your relationships too, right?
Yes, we
We're
will
gonna
get.
to
Yes,
as
we should have. You know what? We should have a segment called Juicy Talk.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Whatever. All right. So Steven, say goodbye to people, please.
My friends, we come to the close of another juicy episode
Oh my
of,
goodness.
of Robbie and the Gym Rats. Bid you farewell, my friends. It is I, Stephen with a PH, Kennedy, Ford certified atheist, signing off.
All right, people. Thanks again for listening. Remember, like, comment, let us know how you feel, and we will see you next week. Take care. Bye.